What a steal for real on PS5 deals. Who's Your Daddy 40% off, only $5.99. You too can be the proud owner of the best parenting simulator, Who's Your Daddy. Oh my god! Why is it censored? What could have been behind that? We gotta get K-Man to play this. we gotta get Kyle on this one. Oh my god! No. Oh my god. This is about to be the best $5.99 I've ever spent. What happened? I'm convinced. Evil Tortilla, you got my vote. Hey, what's up, guys? How are things? Happy Friday. Welcome to the show. What's up? Cave Lemon, yo. Kingo, Pixel, Sanak, Hero Pan, Brudge. Hi, everybody. Happy weekend. And it's a long one. I'm pumped. How do I get... Still don't know how to use the menu on this stupid thing. Any plot last week? No, actually. It was very dungeony. Well, it's always dungeony. It was very like, I did a lot of cleanup, I would say. We were behind on a lot of quests. And so I finally was like, all right. Let's squash the bug. Yeah, I mean, tonight there will be. Tonight there almost certainly will be. So you picked a good one to miss. You get to see all of you get to see all of 5 minutes maybe. Actually, we're getting pretty close to the end, I would say. Did we figure out the OP yet? No, it was pretty esoteric last week. If I do recall. And we're turning on the network because we got to check what the homies did. What does the network even do in this? In the DLC? Does it do anything? You can't check what the homies do. It's all the same day. What did the homies do? Oh fuck, what the heck? Oh, that's a butterfly though. That's Miss Butterpatch. Oh no. I'm never ready. Why cry? I'm feeling like it's an ED this week. I'm feeling like it's an ED. It does have kind of an OP vibe though. Just a little bit. But I'm leaning like 70 ED, 30 OP. I do get it. I do. Get! I always forget about Beppies. That's one for the chat. Yeah, it's very melancholy. We never know what to talk about at this part either. Oh, what if it was raw though? What if it... Here's the key. Truth. Think again? I hate that stuck. That's pretty funny. Oh, pink. Honestly, it took me longer. Took me longer than I would like to admit to put one MILF, which is supposed to be mid. Like the purpose of the pedal. But we figured it out before the end. That's what matters. All right, guys. So last week we were catching up on a lot of quests, and something funny that happened. Is that at the end of stream, it was like 11, I don't know, 11:20 or something. Stream dropped, and at 11:30, we usually end. And so I said, I'm not gonna troubleshoot this. I'm gonna record the outro and slap it on the VOD for when we upload it. So there was an entire 10, what should have been 10 minutes turned into 15 of me doing stuff and completely overhauling our team. And in addition to that, doing a bunch of quests here that we were behind on.
Are you accepting a request?
Oh, I don't know which ones we did. We did a bunch of the fusion ones that we were still working on. Heaven's Lit. And I think we did the succubus one. I don't know what else. It doesn't really matter. We did a bunch of quests though, is what I'm trying to say. But we also I ended up making one of the most cursed personas I've ever made. And it is a knot. It is Scotchy. With Charm Boost, Sexy Dance, Virus Breath, and Stagnant Air. Being a nerd and working on my work and gaming journals, that's okay. Nice journal. I wish I had any semblance of organization in my life compared to that. But we'll get there. And she's Cosmic Flare. That's kind of raw, right? I think I made something else too. I made Daisoju again, because I needed him for a quest, I think. And what else? Oh, and I made Mata. Who got like the skill randomizer. We rolled Almighty Amp and Shift Amp. No use for this, but it's sick. If we can fuse it onto something else, that could be cool. Almighty Amp is crazy. And that was it. I think did I make Decorabia too? I think that was on stream. But we got some stupid guys now. And I love our stupid guys. We didn't even exit last time, if I do recall. I think we're sitting on like... Oh. Something feels off, like I'm in some kind of funk. But come on, it's not like this is that much different from before, so what's up with me all of a sudden? Maybe I'm just...
Oh, hell no!
Nah, no frickin' way. Quit thinking like that, Junpei. What's gotten you so distressed, Iori? These two. Distressed? Who's distressed? Definitely not me. Was I mistaken? It certainly seemed like it to me.
Yes.
Our weakened persona, my ninja info cards, have made for some difficult battles, haven't they? I can understand your anxiety. Yeah, he is her rock. But you're not the only one dealing with this. We're all experiencing the same struggle.
Well,
yeah, I know, I get that, but... This really isn't my strong suit, comforting people, I mean. Requires a certain intuition. It appears that making Aigis the leader was the right call. Oh, number one, no! That's why? Is it that surprising? It's only natural to seek assistance to cover one's weaknesses. You got a point. Now that I think about it, of course you'd say that.
yeah.
I should have known this already. Why'd I lose sight of it? All that stuff about you, Senpai, and about myself? Iori.
Hell yeah!
Don't you worry about me. It's okay to be a loser, because nobody's perfect, right? Move. Does this still do? Does he still see her? So funny. I saw you in Perdidor. This still do? That's so funny. I'm afraid I don't follow, but I rarely do. So, as long as you feel better, that's all that matters. Honestly, I'm relieved. It's been quite a while since I've last seen that carefree smile of yours. Oh, has it? I guess so.
Let's see.
You know, your smile reminded me of something as well. Or rather, someone I want to protect. Not for my family's sake, but for my own. She's just talking about him. What, you mean like a lover?
Look.
Do you think this is funny, Iori? Tread lightly. Dang, tough crowd. Anyway, I kind of get you, I think. The times we're all together, well, those are the memories I treasure most.
Precisely.
Precisely. That was voiced?
Precisely.
That's funny. I love when they just randomly decide to voice like a random one-off text box. Should be crowd work on your FYP. Dear Diary, I made big steps today.
Hi.
Are you getting all this, Giles? Yes, Miss Kirijo. He writes the diary for her. You found more parts, right? Would you like to have them installed?
Yes.
Okay, everything looks great. I'm sure you'll be able to make good use of this enhancement, Aigis. Ambush has been enhanced. What does it do? Oh, that's pretty fun. That's handy, actually. You're now able to crumble. Oh, this is sick! Boost mechanics? I had the idea while playing Sonic Generations the other day. Oh god, we have so many hangouts to do. Yo! Yeah, what can I get you? I think we have 2 sets of items to catch up on because I just did such a deep dive. Oh yeah, we got 1, 2, 3. Where's number 4? Who even was 4? Aha. You can both own and rent a game by borrowing a game from a friend and never returning it. I have done that. Not intentionally, but like after a while it becomes, you know, understood. What's up, buddy bro? Let me sell all my stuff. Sometimes you just borrow something for so long that it becomes yours. You know? It's happened to me.
Take your time looking.
Monsters Inc. for the PS2. How is it? Oh, what did I want? Buff potato? I've gotten a tomato this time.
Please come again.
I will. A lot of fun. That was the era when games like that just were fun. They made good licensed games back then. Visual 6, music 7?
Thank you.
Oh, what is this? Somebody dropped it. Guys, we were in call, a little call this week. And Renzo had Sarah Key on. And Sarah Key was ranking, I guess, anime OPs and EDs. I think it started, I mean, we missed the start, but I think she was ranking ones that like she cared about, and then was taking just taking chat recommendations. But it was so funny because she did all the Full Metal Alchemist ones, and it was like, they were all 10s and 9s. And it was so clearly like, well, yeah, she loves this show. Of course she's gonna do this. And they are good openings, and they are good endings. I actually don't really care about a lot of the FMA endings. But as soon as she started moving on to other stuff, she was so harsh on it. She was hating everything else. It was so funny. I was a little disgusted by some of it. Let's do an opening quiz, dude. Difficulty rating Otaku. An 11? That's pretty cool. Oh no. The ED was the one that I knew, right? What should you be mad at? She thought all the Toradora stuff was a 5. I saw that. Like all of it, I'm pretty sure. She ranked... Oh, the JJK openings were really funny. She hated Death Note. The JJK ones are funny. Her favorite JJK was like opening 2, and she hated the other 3. Which is like... Well, she didn't hate them, but like... I feel like that's the craziest take. 2 was the one I liked the least. I get it. I can get liking it. It's a kind of cool song. But it's not, I don't like it that much. And the visuals are cool like halfway through. But I don't know, she liked that one the most. It was funny. And she was, as we were leaving, she was like gassing up Attack on Titan, which does have, I've only seen the first 2 openings. Those are bangers, and those are good. But it was once again, she went back into like her little like corner. She's like, this is my show. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It was funny. And then we took an anime opening quiz ourselves. We took 2 of them. The first one was full of Zoomer stuff, and we didn't know anything. And the second one, we specifically looked for the classics, and we got like a 75. We took 2. Alright, let's play the game. Hello.
Now you're here.
Oh, Garnet.
Good to see you. What'd you bring? Sure. It's a
Pixel did carry. I was kind of dead weight. Everything I knew, someone else already knew anyway. I don't really bring much to the table. But I brought charisma, and that's usually what I bring. I'd call myself charismatic.
Welcome. Come on in. Which one?
Deck carried in spirit.
What
We
will it
decided
be?
on the Zoomer one. Okay, that's a poor way of opening it.
What were you shooting?
No correlation. We decided on the Zoomer one we needed like Beck, Will, and like Naf. There was a lot in there. The last Otaku one was very funny. Did anybody tell the person in question about it? We can't tell them, right? We can get these? Yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet on it. Alright, well. Well, the last one was Blue Box. None of us got it. I don't know. Is that the first one, maybe? This is pretty good. These are all pretty good. Ooh, I think I want this. The King D Blade. Blessed by a dragon god. Strike Amp also pretty good. Kiriotes. I'm gonna get the King D Blade.
Oh, I see you've just here. It's all yours.
What do you mean owned too? What do you mean owned too?
Is that all you need?
What a fucking moron.
Everything good?
We could reload. I already bought it and didn't equip it. I noticed as soon as I bought it, I saw the number 2. I was gonna say the letter 2. Whatever, we just talked, it's fine.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I do get it though. Oh, but I do get it though. That's a new line for her. uh. I actually like both of the EDs, maybe more than both of the OPs. Motive? I wonder if he has a motive, like in some kind of death game. Alright, who do we hang out with first? Well, first, hold on, you're getting ahead of yourself. Fix your mistakes that you made. Spoonie.
Here. Good to see you. What, wanna? Sure, it's a deal. Hmm? You finished? Be seeing you.
Welcome. Take your time.
Throw a comma in there? I see, I see. Alright, good. We fixed everything, okay? We did it. We're back where we need to be. It only took 30 minutes. Welcome to the show.
Welcome. Fun. Which one? What would you like?
So, we don't need this. I could make the Golden Crusher then. Although this is nice. This is very nice indeed. But the 30 SP is also nice. This is just a bigger... Well... What if we saved up? Oh, there's nothing to save for. Maki's? Who's Maki?
So, what will it be?
Vest. These are cool too. I could do a fairy cloak. Cloak of Sorrow. Dragon boots? Oh, that's cool. I also agree with that. I like an ending that has a good, like, bleed in. What do you call that? There's gotta be a term for that,
What will
right?
it be?
Oh, a fetching hero's comb. This is kind of cool for him. The Spear of a Sinner. The Gay Bolg. It's literally a downgrade, but like it's cool.
So, what will it be?
These are kind of outdated, right? Yeah. Well, oh my god, Meteor Knuckles are so bad. Want the Kaiser Knuckles, buddy? I think you could use them. This is also pretty good. Pretty good. For the sake of coolness, I mean, you know. The door's over there, man.
Oh, I see you've decided.
What was that supposed to mean, lady?
Here you go.
I'll
Thanks
take it
for
then.
waiting. What would you like?
This is me when I'm in a store and someone's like hovering over me. Fine, I'll buy it. So weak.
So, what will it be?
What? We needed silver quartz? Who said?
I'm sure this will prove to be useful. You have you all right? I'll trade you. Which one? What would you like?
I'm taking the Brainiac. It's a divine spear. Oh, but this is cool. Nope, it's this. We're taking this. You don't need SP. SP's not good in the
Is that
answer.
all you need? Hope
SP
it's
is bad in the
easy.
answer. Tell your friends. Aristocracy. Did we get him the gay bulb? No, we didn't. On the lower end. I mean, it's not at the top of mine either, but it's not at the bottom. Black leotard? Oh! She has this? Oh, we gotta put this on. That could be funny. Did we not notice this until now? That's cute. Good lord, so many vests of betrayal. What am I gonna do with them all? Oh, the dress shirt! We've gotta give someone the dress shirt of treason. And I think it has to be one of the girls, right? I think we had the guys in the party last week and I decided no. Auto Rebellion. I think I'm giving it to Yukari because the defense boost. She doesn't need this. Yeah, okay, you're getting it. More SP for you. SP is bad in the answer though. And Fuuka has the Amigo Poncho. You need something new, buddy. Anybody want shoes? We're giving shoes out. Alright, get me to the stupid game already. We're drinking blueberry with hibiscus extract tonight. Have I read any more blue bugs? 78. I think I read a little. Not since that little bit, though. Oh, yeah, they met, last thing I read, they met the girl from Chinatsu's past. And I stopped there, because I was like, oh, okay. We have Mitsuru, Yukari, Akihiko, and Junpei. I kind of want to see what Tipsy Junpei is up to. I gotta go behind the... Oh, this stinks. You gotta go behind the counter to talk to him? Whoa, staff only back here.
Yo.
Actually, not so sure I can do this on my own. Think you could help me out? Of course, it's fantastic. Look at these two. I value them.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. We found this spice set in the Abyss of Time, right? So I wanted to try cooking. Never cooked in my life, but I think I'll be fine. Let's head to the kitchen pronto.
Wait, seriously?
Oh man. Just started. What a treat. Yeah, what a treat. People make cooking look so easy. I thought I could just whip something up lickety-split. It works for Kev. Ai-chan, is cooking actually really hard? It appears so. I'm not sure myself. Yeah, I don't got a clue either.
Alright.
Ah, whatever. Besides, it's way too early to throw in the towel. If I give up now, then the only thing I managed to do was fail. Come on, Ai-chan, let's put our heads together and turn the dang tables, yeah? Yes, let's. But this table cannot be turned. Oh, these are both good. No, the middle one stinks. I really think this is more in our Aigis' character. But this seems funny. I'm doing this. Hell yeah, we got this in the bag. Now's my chance for a heroic comeback. Alright, time to unleash my ultimate attack. Eat this! What did he do to it? Yeah, I can't believe I actually turned that disaster of a dish into a tasty, chunky curry. That Roo sure is one hell of a miracle worker. He made a Roo his first time cooking. That's pretty solid. I know Sonata-san told me to be more realistic, but you really can turn the tables in an instant. It's certainly possible. Exactly. That's why you just gotta go for it, you know? Just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. He threw up in her room. Maybe some folks prefer to pull back and try again later because they're confident they'll succeed next time. But me? Not so much. I just kind of panic. Like, I gotta do something now because there might not be a next time. Guess that's why I like those ultimate attacks so much. They can turn things around in just one move. This is so insightful, actually. Maybe I'll be strong enough to pull one off whenever, wherever I want someday. Critical amp, let's go.
Hell yeah!
Well, I'm stuffed. How about we put all this away and get going? Thanks for hanging with me, Aigis. That was wonderful. And Aigis looks up to him. Sanada. Sanadi's nuts. I was thinking about reading that book we found in the abyss. You interested? What book did he find?
All right.
I don't even remember. Was this a non-fiction book? I think it was. Oh, Masters of Strength? Interesting title. Kind of got me curious. This is raw. A little light reading's not too bad every now and then. Helps keep your mind sharp. Agreed. Is something the matter? Akihiko, are you okay? What was she reading? A little book about doilies? There's no text. Ha, nothing gets by you, huh? Well, yeah, I guess you could say that.
By the way,
You remember that conversation we had with Amada about sticking to a training regimen? I basically told him the confidence you build from conquering milestones will see you through future hardships. I was so sure of myself. But there's a nagging doubt in my head, questioning if the effort I put in is all for nothing.
give me a break.
Having more confidence in yourself is just easier said than done. You feel the same, Aigis? Would you say you're confident in yourself? Ah, I wish to be.
Yes, exactly.
Good answer. The first step to building more confidence is to have the right attitude. As for me, well, I'm not sure of the answer myself. This is the chair that you sit in to name drop the answer. The chair that you sit in that makes you name drop the answer.
I think.
All I know is that I can't stop pressing forward. Or else all the blood, sweat, and tears I shed would be wasted. All the effort I put in, just gone down the drain. I can't let that happen. Those days I spent training have to mean something. The same thoughts were running through my head last year, when we fought at his side. Cool.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for the talk. Getting this off my chest really helped me get my head straight. I'll make it up to you in our next battle. What increases the effectiveness of buffs? What even is a buff in these games? Is it a multiplier? Does he get a better multiplier now?
Hey there.
What's up? Need something?
Hey.
I've been reading this non-fiction novel, and it's really getting good. Maybe we can read together. Are there any books you've been meaning to check out?
I see.
It's a book about doilies. We should have done this first. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. This thing sucks. She knocks someone off the coffee table. We've been doing it all wrong. Oops, sorry. Sometimes I think out loud when I read. What are you reading, Aigis? What's it about? It is about doilies. Mechanical engineering. Physiological psychology. It's a shoujo manga. Well, that's an easy one. Really? I never would have thought you'd be into that, given the other kinds of weird stuff you read. Aigis just like gives her an hour sus. The Storm sure has all kinds of books, huh? Everything from casual manga to super complicated stuff. It's like Ken's math textbook. When we picked up this book in the Abyss of Time, it reminded me of this place. And of how I never really read any of the books here.
Hey,
So I kind of thought maybe now's a good time. Maybe I should back away from the screen for a little bit. Gotta make time to take breaks once in a while, right? Like when we watched that show together. A lot of the others used to read here, right? Fuuka, Mitsuru-senpai. Him, too. It was kind of relaxing even just watching them from a distance. But I could never bring myself to just walk up and ask to join them. But yeah, when they took breaks, they were definitely getting something out of it. So, I guess I'm trying to follow their example or something. That probably sounds kind of dumb, huh? Remember how we used to always tell everybody to sit in a well-lit room and not get too close to the TV? I think we could take that advice. It's good to follow examples. And then she puts Junpei's hat on. No, I won't be following that example. You sounded so serious just now, but I guess that's not exactly out of character for you. So anyway, yeah, let's just take it easy for a little while longer. Oh, she doesn't have her second move yet. Healing Apex! Oh, she's cracked now. She's back to being cracked. But that means we're gonna have to work twice as hard later to make up for it. Do we have to?
Yeah.
We'll have more time to relax after we get out of here. Fun. It looks like these second ones, the first ones were all funny. These second ones are all like we're serious now. We're learning more about ourselves. More Mad Bull. You can't go wrong. Just go for it.
Hello.
Oh, Aigis. Jerry wanted me to play with them. Since we came across that dog toy in the Abyss, I thought I'd indulge him. Would you care to join us?
All right.
Then shall we get going? Jerry ought to be waiting. Sip. Look at him go.
Hello.
Are you having a hard time, Jerry? Just keep at it. I know you can find it. It's... I'm sitting on it. We're playing a little game I learned from Yamagishi. It's called Fetch. Oh, and it's so much fun. Jerry throws the ball and I go get it. It's great exercise, really. Keeps me very fit. Koromaru has to find a specific object by scent alone. In a way, it's like treasure hunting. He seems to know a lot about it. Oh, and I do get it, too. I do go and get it. He's like a police dog. No, he's not. He's not a cop. If anything, feel like Koromaru's a criminal. Who knows what he gets up to while we're away? You're not taking him for a walk?
Let's see.
Oh, I wish I could, but there's only so much space we have to work with. That's why I'm testing different ways to enrich his mind while we're trapped indoors. He's gonna go to doggy college and get a degree. He wants the ball. Growl all you want. I'm not telling you where it is. This is funny. Don't look at me like that. That's what I thought. But he's so pitiful. Don't give up.
Indeed.
Precisely. I know you can do this, Jerry. You're a Kirijo. We're made of stronger stuff. I admit I did make this round harder. The scent is weaker, and there are more dead ends to throw him off the trail. She laid mouse traps everywhere. There are little, like, tripwires all over the room. When did she start calling him Jerry? Quite a ways back, I would say. Right around when we got him, I think. Not only that, but I also hid it in an elevated location that's difficult for him to access. Where did you put it? Koromaru-san will pull through.
Yes.
Agreed. I prepared this puzzle bearing that in mind.
I think.
In the face of a challenge, I believe what's most important is upholding respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, Aigis. I see. From where I stand, disregarding one's weakness is neither kindness nor fairness. In actuality, it's overconfidence, plain and simple. And no different from looking down on the opponent. That's why I never hold back, no matter who or what I'm up against. It's woven in, but very organically. You wouldn't know. Oh, you found it. Good, now it's my turn. Très bien. I never doubted you for a moment, Koromaru. I'm fortunate to be surrounded by such reliable friends. Perhaps that's why I can afford to be more optimistic. That was fun for me.
Let's see.
I'll have to ramp up the difficulty as well so that you won't find the next one so quickly. And those were our wacky friends for today. No Fuuka, no Ken. Probably get them for the next ones then. Or Metis. Has Metis had a... She hasn't really had a standalone. So... Oh no, she has, I think. No, we got an item for her. Wasn't she the coffee machine? She was. We still don't know what that figure's motive could be. I can't deny it's been weighing on my mind. I can't. But our current objective is to explore the abyss of time. We should keep moving. Alright, into the dungeon 1 hour in. No biggie, no problem. What the heck? Oh, right, we switched her costume. Look, she... This doesn't look great on her, just because of her helmet thing. That's funny, though. It's nice that they did it, but, like... doesn't suit her at all. Well, that was all that was left. Hello, Fuuka Yamagishi. I get to dress casually because I don't go in the dungeons. We're all in our work clothes.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Gus.
Ah, well then. Shall we take a look?
This is your
He's in the blue
progress so
garb.
far.
Blue Bagarb.
Very
We
well.
don't need to go in here.
We look.
Who are we gonna take though? It's looking like a Metis, Ken, and we would do Koromaru. Oh, something funny that did come out of last week. It's definitely not plot, but it was party talk in the dungeon. We had Metis and Koromaru, and maybe it was Ken. Metis and Koromaru have beef. It's really funny. Did I record it, maybe? Whoa, don't look. The New York Metsis. I'd give it like a 6. We're getting there. There's a dono incentive for it. They made it look a lot nicer in this. This is the one we used to call the trash bag. It looked like a trash bag. We used to call this one the trash bag. They made it look so much nicer. It did not look like this in the original. It looked like she cut a trash bag and put it over. Let's take a dive. Yeah, Meta said something like, dang, it was so funny. What was it?
Let's do the best we can.
I think it was implied that Koromaru was criticizing how she fought. Which I thought was funny.
That figure keeps just sending shadows after us and then running away. I don't comprehend. Right? You get me.
Alright, they're not beefing anymore, I guess. That was cute, though. They worked it out. Down. What? Oh. Squash beef. He sounds like Hercule. Alright. Virgil DMC, ruh.
Great.
Maybe he sounds like, hey, can you find my brother Pichu? Hey, man.
Three enemies detected.
Jupiter Eagle. Oh! Owned.
I can do this.
Oh, we have Scotchy equipped. Scotchy mech. I watched the episode of Futurama today with Nixon. I don't know if it's biased because I've watched those like first couple seasons so many times, but there's so many classics at the start of that show. Why did she know sexy dance? Because nobody was here to stop me. Pretty much.
And this.
That was in the post-game show last week. Nixon's back!
How can I help my sister?
It looks kind of cool when she's in like a battle pose. No, the helmet looks stupid. She looks like a Daft Punk Violet.
Now then. As predicted. Aigis evaded the attack.
Uh-oh, Stinky, my dog is cooler than you. My dog has virus breath. How do you miss? It is Pierce, okay.
One enemy down by a monster.
There's two left. Now it's...
Throne, we could take Throne. Mazianga is also pretty cool. I'll be taking Throne, thank you very much.
I hope that helped a little.
Good work, Kenny.
I'm
You
doing
did
better
fine.
than ever.
There was something running around out there. Did you see that?
The scenery has changed again, and we just defeated a strong enemy. I wonder if that's somehow related.
I thought that said Habacloth. Hey, how was everybody's week? Welcome to the show. 9:30. You know.
This is our chance. They won't know it hit them.
Oh, we are. Damn, I'm always thinking about it right before we go in.
Nice one, Peloton. That took out 2 of them.
Or did you mean like in the game? Either way, you reminded me. Oh. It hasn't gone up lately. It's gone down and gone back up. Big plays. What could he mean by this? Bro, beat that raid, guys. Goat 10 cracked Detective. Kingo played Ghost Trick.
I can do this.
Phantom Detective. Just to translate. I do intend to play that at some point. I don't know when. Cosmic Flare. That's crazy.
And now,
I've heard good things.
Last one. Let's finish this.
The official announcement of Season 4. Season of the Goat, right? This is what I've been hearing. You would share it? Wow. Galleon's a little back, but Zebra... Oh, Zebra Isles is cooked now. I don't know what any of this means. That's crazy. How could they do that? Mabufula? Yeah, I'll take that.
How did I do, sister?
Gorilla Grab stocks flying. How come? What did they do to make this happen? How does that, like, occur? Break it down to me like I'm... describe it to me like it's, what's something relatable? Describe it to me like it's Dragon Ball. I should be able to understand that. I feel like that's something that you guys could translate it into. Yeah, I mean, it's... she got the leftovers, you know? She wasn't going to make it into the base game, so it makes sense. It doesn't suit her at all, though. The production machine needs grab, and it isn't automatically on anymore. Oh. Now metals are 50 color bananas instead of 45. The machine has lots of checks and lots of... Okay. So there's a lot more value in, like, checking it now, so by getting grab, you are unlocking more checks.
Seems like we've checked everything on this floor. So, what's next, sister?
Okay. That makes sense. That tracks. What did they do to execute mines? Did they take something out?
the shadows keep getting even tougher. But it's not like we're outmatched, of course. Right, Aigis, son?
Okay, now I get it. That's funny.
Kuroto's guard is up.
Come get me. Oh.
Sister, an enemy.
Is that like a good balance change?
Sister, a shadow.
Okay, that might be. I was about to follow that up with, or do they just change things like for the heck of it? Like, do you really balance it, or are you just like moving stuff around?
Optimal.
This is 40? I guess it's almighty, right? It's actually really good. Never mind. Of course it's 40. Let's do it. What kind of sexy dance does Scouchy do? Some stupid TikTok dance.
Persona's ready.
Scouchy Rev! Yeah. That's it.
What should I do? My
Slash them.
Let us get an enemy down.
I didn't mean to do that. But they'll kill each other, so it's fine. My week was pretty good. Last week I finished a bunch of projects I was working on at work. So this week I didn't have a lot of new work coming in. And so I had time to kind of just catch up on some other things I've been meaning to work on. And I did a lot of training stuff for other people. Not my own training. I did start reading a book, which I've been meaning to do. Like a study book, but like I took a first step to start reading something that I need to study, so that's cool. It's very hard to take a first step on stuff like that. Oh, they like wind, huh? What else? Today, I worked on something that I've been really nervous about.
Ready for some theory.
Because it is probably the highest impact project I've ever done.
Now.
And there are a lot of eyes on it. And I've been really worried about how it's been going. But it went very smoothly. And our next steps are pretty clearly defined. Which makes me happy, because it was not clear before. But now I think we kind of have the hard part over. And the next step of the project we have to take is a topic I'm curious about learning more about. It's something we have to pass on to our identity team, which is eventually the field I want to end up in. So I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna take it as a learning experience, kind of. I'm gonna demand that they keep me on the call for it. They're not gonna not, but I'm definitely gonna try to absorb some knowledge from that. Trying to make moves on my career. It was a very worky week. What I do otherwise? Not much.
Guess it's time to move on.
I watched some Gintama again.
Horomaru-san has found a point to descend.
Oh, you buddies now, okay. I got to I finished one arc. I finished a really stupid arc. Stupid but funny. I finished a really stupid arc.
I'll never have to stop walking with you, sister. But it'd be nice if there weren't any shadows.
And I immediately started a huge arc. It seems to just be a 2-episode one, but it's huge.
Do your best to take it down.
And I really enjoyed the first episode of it. A character is getting some development that they've really needed. I could use a move. Oh, it's just for one foe. I could still use a move. Will was on the Will was checking out behind the voice actors and found out that Eric has the same voice as Katsura and Carlos has the same voice as Gintoki,
How can I help my sister?
which was a funny revelation. Eric and Carlos from Zero Time Dilemma,
What's the best
two
move?
beloved characters around here.
The strong one. What should I do? Successfully avoided.
Nice dodge, team.
Wow, no one got hit.
There should be a Fuuka Yamagishi superfan achievement built into the game. Or there should be a trophy. There should be a Fuuka Yamagishi superfan achievement.
I can do this.
Like they have the Rise one.
Persona, engage.
Yeah, to be fair, Gintoki's a lot of guys. I mean, they all are, but he voices like so many guys. He's everywhere. So that one's less surprising. It's just funny who he ended up being.
One enemy down by Amada-kun.
Will this work?
Oh. Oh, Kenny.
Amada-kun's down.
Yeah, dub Sakamoto's Matt Mercer, the most fake thing you could have ever told me.
Good move, Kuro-chan. How can I help my sister? Focus.
And it wouldn't be the first time those two have shared roles, but that role seems like a miscast to me. I'd have to hear it.
And just one remaining. Target eliminated. Keep it going, Metis. That about does it. No shadows detected.
Yes, I mean, it works. They... I can see the angle. They're going for, like, the serious Sakamoto.
I'm even stronger now.
But I just can't imagine the Matt Mercer, like, typical Sakamoto. But, I don't know.
Amada-kun, are you okay? Try not to push yourself too hard.
Zorba metaphor, that's crazy.
Kuro-chan has found a place that leads down.
That's true.
Oh, there's a treasure chest. Don't worry, sister. I'm right behind you.
Didn't you already say that?
Oh, that one looks important.
There's an ending in the current ED at the part of Gintama I'm at is dynamic in that, like, every episode there's one part that is different. And it will show a character.
Oh, a treasure chest.
It will show a character from, like, not a part of the main, like, rotating cast. It will show, like, a character of the week from, like, 200 episodes ago or something.
Should we go back?
Not always. Sometimes it's a more recent one. But in other words, it's like a callback to, like, one-off characters for the most part. And at the end of every episode, I treat it like almost exactly like the Danganronpa guessing game we would do when pretty much anybody streamed it. And I managed to get one. It was crazy. Yeah, there are a lot of characters it could be, theoretically. It could be anyone, really.
You need to calm down.
There are no defined rules. But I managed to guess one. I was like, it's gonna be this random-ass stupid character from this stupid one. And it was. Oh, Amada. Oh, Amada.
Ineffective. Could I stand on this enemy?
Took me 3 months. It wasn't even 2 weeks, it was a week. It was a week. I watched an episode on Monday and an episode on Friday. Something I do like regularly now at this point. Back then I was watching like an episode a day.
Way too slow.
So the gap was noticed.
Well done avoiding that, Amada. I can do this. I need to calm down. Amada comes losing it.
I took an uncharacteristic break during that arc.
Target eliminated.
Because it was lame. I didn't much care for that one.
Good job, everyone.
Or Daima? Where are we at? Episode 3? 4? 5? It got Ra at the end? 5. It must have been 5. Five and 6. Ooh,
All right, now back to exploring.
maybe 6 is what I'm thinking of. Was it really well animated?
Oh, we can go down from here.
Yeah, okay. That was 6 then. I thought that was 5. I thought 6 was 5, but 7, 8, 9.
This floor has been fully explored now. Good work, everyone.
Kind of feels like a big accomplishment. Let's keep it up for the next floor, too.
Really? Well,
By the way,
there's not much in there to make you feel. I would say. I've been of the opinion that, I mean, I think it starts off really fun. There's a sense of
Kinda nice getting to
adventure
move
that I
around
think
this
is
much
very
bit.
exciting.
I've basically been doing nothing but studying lately.
Yo, what are you, Gohan, Ken? I wanted to see what he was saying, you stupid monster.
there's two of them.
Topical. There's a fun sense of adventure at the start.
No one got hit.
There's care put into a lot of it, but it could have been 10 episodes, and instead it's like 20. They tell a 10 episode story over like 20 episodes.
Darkness has no effect on this enemy. I'm still setting up. This is my It'll take a little more time.
And I think it suffers for it, personally.
I'll end this. Help us! Call an enemy!
What should I do?
Oh. Oh, nice.
Such a calm down. Ready to switch in. Me? Won't let you down.
Mask over my mask.
Well done. Let's strike them down.
I'm ready whenever you are. Stop me.
heck?
But not down!
Kenny?
As predicted.
Kendrick?
Aigis evaded the attack! It is time.
You're the only ice we have. Oh.
That's a win for the team! Good job, everyone!
Scout. Oh. Go get him, lad.
I bet we'll find something good in there. Let's open
Once
it up.
Jerry's caught their scent, he'll never let go. This is the result of his training. Twilight Fragment. I don't know. Twilight Princess. This is the gun from Halo. Rah! They got doors on this floor?
It looks like some kind of strange door.
I think we're good. Guys, I know it doesn't seem like it, but we are rapidly approaching the end of the answer.
That's amazing!
And by rapidly approaching, I mean that we have a few streams left.
Scanning for hostiles.
But I could honestly, I'm hoping I'm sort of locking in. Because if not, I don't want to have to... Oh, here we go. This is funny.
I heard Sonata-san muttering something to himself. I thought I heard him say something like, ooh me, ooh she. Me would be Sonata-san in this context, but who's she?
That's very funny. Umiushi like the beef bowl, I believe. That's very funny. But who's she? Also, he was muttering it to himself. Umiushi. That's a good one. I want to lock in the next, so like a month from now. When, next time Snack's off. Next time Snack takes off.
Look, a treasure chest.
I'm hoping that we can make that the finale. Hoping it works out like that.
We've got the upper hand.
Because if not, we definitely wouldn't make it to the next rotation. The Incredible Characters Wiki. I mean, do you not agree? I love finding just a stupid, made-up wiki when you're looking for something. I had this meeting at work earlier this week. I think it was on Monday. Doesn't really matter when. But it was an afternoon meeting, and I was on my phone doing something. And I think it was like a 1:30 meeting. And I'm on my phone, and I look up at like 1:32. And I'm like, oh shoot, I gotta join this meeting. And I go to join the meeting late, and it's a very full meeting, and it's full of people from like other departments who are like, I wouldn't say big shots, but like
You looked really cool out there, Koro-chan.
they were like important stakeholders in whatever project they were talking about, and I was just a guy who was there to like listen in, kind of. And I joined like 2 or 3 minutes late or whatever. And one of the directors in the meeting is like, oh, and there's Adam. And he like gives me the floor. And I was like, hey, what's up? Sorry for being late. Because I thought this meeting was totally internal. But we actually had 2 vendors in the meeting, 2 just like random guys talking about some product or whatever. And so I only found out after the meeting started. The director was expecting me to like introduce myself. But me thinking this was just like all our guys, I was like, hey, what's up, guys? And there was just like a silence. Like I was supposed to say something. And I was like, yeah, sorry for being late. The meeting just moved on. I thought I was being like held up for being late. I was like, what did I do? Why are we like waiting for me to say something? Am I supposed to present something? This isn't my meeting at all. I was forwarded the invite.
Go back, just to be safe.
That one looks really strong.
We can take it. It's funny though.
The enemy looks tough.
This guy is actually pretty strong. I'm gonna
It'll
use
take a little more time.
Hound of Hades. We had a big storm yesterday. It was really rainy and gross and cold and windy and scary. It's good now though, but it was a spooky day out there.
I can do this.
On my way into work, I was thinking about getting Dunkin'. Because I hadn't had breakfast. I forgot to like prepare my smoothie for the morning the night before, which is what I usually do. And so I needed breakfast no matter what. And I opened the Dunkin' app, and I put my sandwich and I put my drink in the cart, and I was like, I measure the health of the economy by how expensive Dunkin' Donuts is. And that thing was $13. And I said, no. Nope. Not spending that kind of money on Dunkin' Donuts. If I'm gonna spend money, I'm gonna go to like an actual cafe and get a sandwich and a coffee. Which I did do. And it was a little more than 12, but like, if I was spending money, I wanted to spend it on something good and not junk.
Something else. Still setting up. Is optimal. It'll take a little more time.
That's how they get you. And I went to get a coffee, and I tried. I wanted to get a hot. It was like an orange pistachio something. It was many flavors that I'm a fan of. I've gotten it a few times. And I wanted a hot latte and a breakfast sandwich. Orange Dubai chocolate, yummy. And they give me the drink, and I'm walking out the door, and I realize, hold on, this drink is iced. But it was too late for me. It really wasn't, but it was, you know, on principle. It was too late for me to turn back. And so I walked to work, and my hand was really cold because it was raining and windy, and I was holding this iced coffee drink. Resist. Resist. It's actually iced coffee. It's a pretty funny scene. I lied. It's actually a really sad scene. It's pretty funny. Herculean strike!
You dodged it! Way to go, Metis!
This guy has a regen? That's cool. Enemies like never have that.
Strike attacks are no good here. Be careful.
I made a data Fuuka. Nothing? Oh, that's not good.
This.
I also passed my boss. I had headphones in and I was looking down because of the wind. I apparently passed my boss and she like came into the elevator behind me and was like laughing. And I was like, what? Were you behind me? She was like, yeah, you passed me. It's like, dang it.
Life doesn't seem to be effective. Summoning.
I like charged past her. I think she was like waiting for the you know, the walk signal. And I happened to get there as the walk signal changed. And I think she saw me and was like trying to say hi, but I didn't hear anything. Hi, sis.
Life doesn't seem to be effective.
Oh wait, nothing works.
No. Looks like you can deal effective damage.
What could Mada get? Oh, here we go. This is it.
This is my cue.
Scotchy Rev.
Did not make contact.
We did get Decoravia, yeah. We did end up getting Decoravia Pixel. Heat wave.
You dodged the attack. Now, nice one.
I think a Tetrakarn would be nice right about now. Don't we kind of think?
Summoning.
When did I get you? I think I just got him actually. I remember pulling him.
What's the best move? This is my
Guys, we were talking at... Was it at Sonic and the Secret Rings? We were. We were talking about Blockbuster, and I made a note for myself to talk about Blockbuster tonight, because I thought that could be a fun little topic for us. Or just like, you know, game rentals in general. But I think Blockbuster's like the one kind of... For most of us, probably. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe that's ignorant of me. Also, it's going good, sis. But I was a big buster myself. I had one right down the street. If I were older, I could have just walked to it whenever I wanted. How ignorant. But, yeah, I was thinking about all the... I was thinking about all the other... All the different, like, iconic game rentals I've had in my life, and there are so many. Oh, light reflects. Stupid me! But I think the one that takes the cake, the most, like, memorable game rental to me is, drumroll,
Just give me the signal.
it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Battle Nexus. Why? Because I also... Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Cool game. rented it multiple times. It has 2 discs, something that I did not comprehend at the time. I was like, 2 discs? But the big thing was, it was also the first time we ever got... This is such a kid story. The first time we ever got Domino's cheesy bread. So it was a first of like many things. It was a big takeout night for the boy. It was the best thing I had ever eaten at that point in my life. It changed my brain chemistry. But that game was cool. It's a co-op game. Me and my brother played a lot of it. And we definitely rented it again after that. But I can still taste that night.
What is optimal? No, it is time.
I think it's because, like, I always come back to this topic. It's one of the most fascinating things about the brain to me. Is, memories that are tied to a specific taste or scent are so much more, like, potent. And that is definitely, like, the #1 case I think of when I think of that. I remember where I was and everything. I remember picking up the game. It was cool.
Mission complete.
Custom Robo, that's another one. GTA San Andreas. Trying to rent it, was it getting like turned down because of the rating? Custom Robo was a big one. I remember, I think I rented Custom Robo on the way home from a doctor's appointment. Quite often was that a thing I would do. Is for being a good boy and going out to the doctor, which was like an hour out.
Sister, an enemy.
And I would have to go for a checkup every now and then for my leg, because I had a lot of surgeries on my leg as a kid. So it was around that time I was going to the doctor a lot for like follow-ups and physical therapy and stuff. It was a long trip, and on the way home, Mom would either bring me for food or get me a cool thing at the gift shop there, or let me rent a game or something. And we definitely did get Custom Robo on the way home from one of those appointments. I think because my cousins were over. And I specifically remember that on the way home, or like when I got home, I found out that my 2 cousins and my brother had progressed in a Frogger game that we had. They had progressed in the game without me on a part that I had been stuck at for so long, and I completely missed an entire boss battle in a Frogger game that I just had to like be like, man, I wonder what happened. Like, that was my game. But they also progressed on a part that I was stuck at, so I was happy. But I brought home Custom Robo. We popped that puppy in. We blew through that game. I specifically remember it must have been night 2, because, you know, we were kids. We played that shit all day. So we beat that game pretty fast. Night 2, we got to the part with like the speech from Dad, where the music is really scary, and I remember being scared of going to bed that night from that song that plays there. That was a big one. I definitely rented that again as well. You know, a game is good when you rented it twice, when you went back for it later.
Keep it together.
You let a little time pass and you go back for it later, and you're like, yeah, we're gonna like clean up the post game or something this time. Like, or finish it if you didn't get a chance to finish it, which was quite often the case as well. Thousand Year Door, probably the most important game rental of my life, given that that's one of my favorite games ever. I rented that a few times. I remember getting it on like a whim and being like, What is this? Paper Mario? That's stupid. And I was like, hold on, this game's sick.
How did I do, sister?
Jack 2 before eventually buying it. Budokai. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't have many, like, local kids to hang out with. I'd, like, hang out with... I would, like, go over to a friend's house after school or something. There'd be planning involved. I didn't have kids, like, in the neighborhood, you know? I did have a friend like that, and I envied him. His neighborhood was, like, a small community. Every time I'd go over there, we'd play, like, Manhunt and stuff. I'd be like, this is crazy. You can just go in people's yards. You can just go into your neighbor's yard and do stuff. Oh, we're at the bottom. Okay. Plot. We'll come back on this topic. Still your game case. That's funny. Well, anyway, everyone's headed towards you. Yeah, I remember Manhunt nights. We did them a lot in middle school. That was when, like, everybody got invited. Only the cool kids, though. Which is why I felt happy to be invited. I was like, hell yeah. We would go to my friend's neighborhood, and all, like, the local kids from town would be there, and no one would ever play Manhunt. No one would ever actually play Manhunt. You would get your group, like, people would choose teams or whatever they would do, and you guys would just walk around the neighborhood and talk and, like, end up in someone's random person's yard and just hang out. Because nobody could find each other. So it just became, like, hang out with your assigned group night. And then when we'd eventually see a group, maybe we'd start chasing them. But, like, not often.
.53 is short for R.
Isaac, thank you so much. There were definitely nights where we got, like, split up because of the actual Manhunt element, and, like, you'd end up with, like, a different group all of a sudden. Those were crazy. I'd start running around a neighborhood I didn't even know, and I was like, where the heck am I? I think I'm lost. Many fun nights, though. There was one night where we, like, ended up at the local soccer field, and we crossed the soccer field, and nobody was there at night, and it felt really creepy, because, like, you know the fear of open spaces? I don't have that, or I don't think I do. But I, like, kind of grasped it that night. I was like, I kind of get this. It's eerie.